Today I have a pleasure of interviewing and just having a conversation with a very good friend of mine, Lucy Sandoval. So thank you, Lucy, for joining me. It's a pleasure to be with you today. And a little bit about myself. My name is Yesenia Gonzalez with Iron Key Real Estate, and I am very, very fortunate to be in the real estate industry, especially working alongside with someone that I believe is doing real estate for all the right reasons. And this is my friend, Lucy. So Lucy, do you remember how we met?
Hi, Yesenia. Well, thank you so much for having me today. I remember the very first time that I saw you, it was actually at the office. You were giving a little class for us, and I just remember seeing you and just like thinking, man, when I grow up, I want to be like her, multiple business owner and all of that. So that's why I wanted to reach out to you and approach you, because I just thought I want to be like her when I grow up.
Oh, thank you, Lucy. Thank you. And you know what, that day, I did too. I made eye contact with you as well, because one of the things about you is you always dress to impress. So when I saw, I'm like, you know what? That lady knows how to dress. I'm going to start taking some pointers from her and learn how to dress, because Lucy, Monday through Sunday, you always dress very nice. So you know what? That's what attracted me. But then when I got to know you, I really got to see the person in you. And Lucy, what is it about Iron Key Real Estate? What is it about Iron Key Real Estate that attracted you to go with Iron Key? What is it about Iron Key?
So for me, it was the family atmosphere. When I first interviewed with Brandon, our broker, I saw that he wanted everybody to grow and, help each other. So that is what I love. And one other special thing that I like is that when I interviewed like around Christmas time, they were getting ready to send Christmas cards. And I was like, you guys send Christmas cards? And Brandon said, yes, we encourage all the agents to send Christmas cards to family, friends, clients, and everything. So I was like, I want to be in this family. I want to be part of this Iron Key family, because that's how I am, very warm and welcoming. So I'm like, I want to send Christmas cards to everybody.
You know what? I agree with you. I agree with you 100%, Lucy. That was one of the things that attracted me, is the environment. The culture that Maurice and Brandon have created is a family atmosphere. But most importantly, it's the support, Lucy. In my opinion, I think that in the company that you and I are working with, we have that support. We have that constant training.
Mm-hmm.
If we need anything, we know we can count with them. They're constantly supporting us. But I love the fact that we can grow with a company that supports our vision and our dreams.
Yeah.
And that's what's important to me. I've been a realtor for over 25 years, Lucy, and I love what we do, because we help people reach their goals and dreams. And I believe in home ownership. I believe in a family legacy, but I also believe in me. And to find someone that truly believes in me, that knows that can support me to take me to the next level, this is what I love about the office that we're with and the people that we're associated with. And one of the things that I love is that we truly believe in helping families. So Lucy, how is it that you feel about helping families and home ownership? What's your takeaway on that?
So yes, and I just want to add a little bit of what you said about the company, because when I started, I was brand new, and exactly what you said, like the environment was so welcoming and they just want everybody to grow. So I didn't know anything about real estate, and they built me up. They pushed me and they pushed like leadership positions and things like that. And with all the training, so now I'm so ready. Like if anybody asks me, like they think like I've been doing the business, I've been doing this for a long time, but I haven't. It's just that kind of leadership and the support that we have in the office.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then to your other question, helping families. So the reason why I can say we, because we share this, that we're very passionate about helping families, is because I am an immigrant. So for me, I want to help my community. So that is the number one thing for me, help families, help my community, and empower them in this process of homeownership and ease the fear, because, buying or the process of buying a house is a scary process. So that is our job. That's why we are professionals, and that's why we are here to ease that fear of buying a home.
And I love what you said about, being an immigrant. So am I. I'm a first generation immigrant. My parents migrated to this country when I was very young. I'm the eldest of 6 kids, Lucy, and you're right. When we migrated to this country, owning a home was something that my parents only dreamed of. But they really didn't have the how-to or someone that can guide them step by step. And I love the fact that you say that, because I share the same mission that you do as far as helping families, educating families, but families like your family and my family, people that we can relate to in the Central Valley. There's so many families in the Central Valley, Lucy, that think that they might not. But honestly, I feel that with the right approach and the right example, we can show people that home ownership is not a fantasy. And being that you and I went through the challenges and the struggles as an immigrant. And then, my parents had very little education. My mom had a 3rd grade education. My dad never went to school. So for him, it was an intimidating thing to even think about owning a home. But this is why it's so important what we do, Lucy. Everything that we do is important, but being able to educate families in the process is something that I take dear to my heart. Not only to help families understand the importance, but also helping families reach that goal. And this is why real estate is so important to me, Lucy. And this is why I continue to help families in real estate, because I see it as something so personal, because people need to know that you care about them. And I know that you and I have that same mission. We care about people. We see it as a personal thing. I know I do, Lucy. I know you do too. We see it as a personal thing, as, how things would have been different back in the day when we were growing up. If we would have had someone that thought about you and I, hey, I wish there would have been a Lucy when I was back then, when I was young, when my mom and dad were even thinking about buying a home. But you know what, Lucy, the good thing is that you're here, and that we're here not only in a positive environment where we have the support, the guidance, and that belief in us, but now we're going to share this with other people, helping other people truly understand that this is what we're here for as real estate agents. And Lucy, this takes me to the next question. I know that there is a problem today with inventory, that there's a shortage. But what do you agree, Lucy? What do you think about the shortage or the inventory problem that we have right now?
I agree 100% with you, Yesenia. We do have a problem, but in a way, a problem is an opportunity for solutions. So that's how we see it. And even though the inventory is low, there's a lot of options, and that's what we do. That's why we need to educate that community that there's options, and you need to be ready. So when that property, or we can even skip ahead, we are ready before that property comes in the market. So we are educating the community, get them pre-qualified and doing all of that. And as agents, what we can do too is we can reach out to potential sellers to create more inventory. And that way we are at top of the market, and we have buyers. We have a lot of buyers. So if we are out there searching for these potential sellers, even though we are short on inventory, we are providing more opportunities for our clients.
Absolutely. I truly believe that one of the biggest problems why we have this is my opinion, a shortage is because, just like you said, lack of outreach, Lucy. Lack of outreach, going into the trenches, knocking on doors. You and I talk about that all the time, that we have to bring that back. Outreaching people, but giving them that education. Hey, this is the right time to sell. This is the right time to buy, because, and then we share with them. So sellers don't sell because they don't know what they don't know. Buyers don't buy, Lucy, because they don't know what they don't know. But this is where you and I, we share that thing, that we want to go out there and educate people, outreach, and help them. I truly believe, Lucy, that through education and outreach, I'm not going to say that that's going to eliminate the shortage, or we're going to, but why not, Lucy? You and I were taught to dream big, and we believe in that. So why can't we change the market one community and one family at a time by outreaching, knocking on doors, sharing with people what is it that we can do for them, and that there is no such thing as a good market or a bad market. Honestly, Lucy, I honestly truly believe that we can control our own market. we can control our own market, because if this person's situation might be different from somebody else's, it's not a one size fits all. See, if you look at the market condition as a one size fits all, this is when we become narrow-minded. But everybody has a different need. So if we focus on individual needs, you're going to see that there is no bad market. Because today is a good day for you, and it might not be a good day for someone else.
Yeah, and they always ask us, is it the right moment? Is it the right moment to buy? And I sit down with them and I ask them, is it the right moment for you?
That's right. That's right.
It's not about, what the market is doing or what the interest rate is. Is this the right time for you? And if this is the right time for you, then just pull the trigger and let's get the process started. And like I said, we can look for homes, and then if it's not the right moment for them, depending on their income or whatever, we will get them ready. But they always need to start somewhere. They need to start because we all have this uncertainty, and then are like, maybe I will qualify, maybe I won't. But if you don't get started, then you don't know where you are, and you don't know what you need to work on to get there.
Absolutely, absolutely. And some people are very structured. They want to have a list, Lucy, like, hey, if I do part A, what takes me to part B? And just helping people transition step by step, Lucy, I think that you're absolutely right. That is something that we can make it easier and more relatable.
Yes.
More relatable to people to see that it doesn't have to be complicated, Lucy. It doesn't have to be magic. We have to go through so much to become a homeowner. Just taking them to the proper steps. And I love it again what you said. Is it a right time for you? Because it's all about you.
Yeah, and just provide information. Sometimes they think that if they sit down with us, they're obligated to work with us, or they're going to have to pay us. So I always tell them, like, all the information is for you to have and for you to be ready. And at the end of the day, you decide that you want to wait. Or the thing is that we need to build that trust relationship.
The relationship, that's right.
To work with somebody that you can trust and that you know that they're going to be looking for your best interest.
Absolutely.
So if you feel like somebody's pushing you, just buy, then okay, so let's sit down and let's wait and talk. And that's what I do. I'm going to help you whenever you are ready. And if you are not ready, then we're going to work until you are ready. And that's when I'm going to be able to help you.
Absolutely. Hey, Lucy, I always say this. That's why God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth, because we need to listen more and talk less.
Yes.
If we listen to people's needs, you're going to see that we're the professionals. See, we have the solutions. But sometimes, Lucy, we don't listen to people's needs. The more we listen, the more we're able to help. So I love that. And Lucy, in the real estate industry, we're always talking about housing formation. I wanted to make that term or that more relatable to people. So I wanted to give a definition, and then I would like your definition on housing formation.
Yes.
I believe that housing formation is a way of life. I think it's a way of life. Everybody eventually is going to start a life. Everybody eventually is going to want to create a home environment. So what happens in life? People are always growing up and getting married and starting a family. So to me, housing formation is a form of life. It's something that we're all headed to. Sometimes we have a challenge in how to get there, but housing formation is a way of life. This is why there's always, real estate is always a industry that is, in my opinion, is always going to be a good time, because people are changing, they're growing up, people are creating families. So housing formation, again, Lucy, is a way of life. That's how I can define it. What is your definition?
Yes, no, definitely. And it depends like on any stage of life that you are, because I can give an example. So I'm working with a young couple that they just like finished school. They're planning on getting married and having a family. So they're going to start there, their house formation is going to start there. They've been thinking about it. They're in college. So now they're starting to create that generational wealth. And the thing is that once they are in that first home, eventually they're going to outgrow it. Maybe they're going to have 2, 3, 4 kids. And then they're going to be like, you know what, this house, it's not good for us anymore. We need an upgrade. And that is that house information. We start somewhere and then we continue and build up on that.
Absolutely.
And it could be in any other situation, even like elderly people when they're about to retire and they're like, I need a smaller home. Like I want to downsize now.
Yes.
So it's just a way of life, like you said.
It is. And one of the things too, Lucy, is that sometimes people bring in their elderly parents, like you said, to come and live with them. Now, either they need to buy up again, kids are gone, and they're like, oh, now we're the empty nesters. Now we don't have to, we can size, like you said, we can downsize. But how many families do you know bring in their parents?
Well, us in the Hispanic community.
That's right. Us in the Hispanic community, we're known for that.
Yes.
Just like us, we're a unit, we're a tight unit with our families, but we also bring our parents in to live with us. So that's my point. It's always a way of life, because housing formation will evolve as you grow. You will need a home to accommodate those needs. So it's a way of life, Lucy. We just need to help people. Now, what is it that we can do different? Lucy, you and I as realtors, what is it that we can offer people? Can you share with me a little bit about what is Lucy Sandoval, what is it that we can do to people to make this a easier transition? But I want to hear your opinion, and then I'm going to share mine.
Okay. Well, I think that we can always provide solutions. So depending on the situations that they are in, so we provide solutions and options. That's what we have, because we have the knowledge to go different directions. So whatever their goal is, we want to help them achieve those goals.
Absolutely.
That's I think that we can provide as a value, because sometimes they don't even consider other options. Like right now we have like the next generation home that they have like a little apartment on the side. So sometimes they're like, I didn't know that they invented those houses, they're very independent and they have their own kitchen and their own laundry. Like I didn't know, because sometimes parents don't want to go back because they don't want to invade our privacy. But now that we have those kind of houses, they're like, oh, you know what? I didn't even know. So we provide options, we provide solutions, and a lot of information all the time. And when we don't know, we will find out.
That's right. And then with the kind of support that we have with our brokerage, with our managers at Iron Key, we definitely, and you're right, if we don't have an answer, we have the resources where we can get that information. And I'm with you, Lucy. I know that the difference between Iron Key or Lucy Sandoval and Yesenia Gonzalez is that we truly, truly, truly want people to have a life where there's generational, a generation of home ownership where we can change the direction of people's lives. It starts with somebody, Lucy. Who's going to make that change? If we can help and educate more families to become homeowners, then do you not agree, Lucy, that we are changing their entire future? I have known generations and generations of people, Lucy, that have been tenants. I even have one client that it's on third generation, same rental home, where the owners have deeded it to the kids deeded it to the grandkids.
Wow.
And now the tenants went from mom and dad to the kid to a grandkid generation, third generation of not having. And I took that personally, Lucy. I'm like, why? I feel like, why have I allowed 3 generations in this home? That house was paid for multiple times. But now we're in the 3rd generation of someone that we could have changed the direction of that family. So this is exactly what I feel that you and I do. We change people's lives, Lucy. We change people's lives. We help people because we truly care.
Yes.
Because you and I have this common denominator that we came from there. We came from there. But I'm not saying that we're only going to help immigrants, Lucy. I want to help everybody. I am here to help everybody, because it doesn't matter if you are an immigrant, if you've been living here your entire life, it doesn't matter, because knowledge and helping families acquire one of their goals and dreams, it doesn't matter. I'm really, really excited about what you and I are going to be doing in the near future. We're here to help sellers sell and guiding them step by step, showing them that the right market is when they're ready. And I'm also excited to help people that are interested in buying a home. You and I are always available to take on that challenge, that journey, So Lucy, I'm very, very, very grateful to have had, the time to talk to you and to share with you the importance of real estate. And honestly, just to know that I have you next to me and that we're working together in the same industry, in the same firm, with the same values, I think that solidifies what you and I and this awesome relationship that we have. And I just want you to know how much I appreciate you. I know that together we're going to make a big difference, Lucy. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Yesenia.
So
Thank you for having
being
me
with me today. And we're going to make a difference, Lucy. You're going to make a difference. Yeah.